Howdy-ho, everyone. I am Nathan Blake, and welcome to the first date. This is going to be a spooky little dating sim sort of thing, so we're going to see what happens. Apparently, our choices will decide our fate, so let's see. Huh? I must have passed out. Who's calling me? I blindly grope for my phone on my bedside table. My head's groggy from sleeping in too late. I don't think I've put enough hours of sleep in. Hey, what's up, buddy? Rise and shine. Dude, why are you waking me up this early? Just wanted to know how the date went yesterday. What the? I checked the time. Oh, we didn't go yesterday. It's tonight. Ah, my bad. You nervous? Cool as a cucumber. Not at all. I'm cool as a cucumber. I got this in the bag. That's good then. I know it's your first time going on a proper date, so just be yourself, alright? I know, I just feel like I might break down from nervousness and run off. Maybe this is a bad idea. Should I cancel? No. Their voice rings loudly in my ears. Come on, think of it as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. It's a make-or-break-it situation. Push through! I don't know about that. Okay. If this falls through, I'm blaming you. It's fair. I just want to what's going good for you. I know you don't want to stay alone forever. The worst thing that could come out of this is that the chick you're meeting is actually a total nut job. Yeah, that would be unfortunate if you actually got to go on this date and you show up and she's like, "I'm gonna murder you," which, since this is a horror game, it probably is what's going to happen. What do you mean? I mean, not everyone we meet is going to be the same online. You met her on that app, Lover, right? Yeah, what about it? I hear a lot of stuff about it. People finding weirdos and stuff like that. I heard about stories like that, but those are just stories, right? I've heard some interesting stories about some of those, but whatever. I didn't mean to scare you like that. You'll be fine. If you say so, just go with your gut instincts. I gotta get back to work. Tell me how it goes tomorrow, okay? See ya. My friend hangs up on me, and I'm greeted with my phone's home screen. The dating app Lover sits in the bottom left-hand corner with a red bubble blinking lazily over it. I open the app to see from the list of contacts I've had, there's several messages unread. Hey, you ready for tonight? Smiley face. Yep, can't wait. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty nervous. I haven't been on a date in a while. Sorry if I come off as awkward. It's no sweat. I haven't been on one at all, but I'm not entirely sure if I should say that. Be truthful. It's always a good idea to be honest with people. Lying never gets anyone anywhere. As far as going on dates and talking to potential girls and stuff like that is concerned, be confident, but also be humble and be truthful. There's no reason to lie to anybody. Oh, I've never been on a date, so you're no worse than I am. Oh, it's okay. We can be awkward together. See, that's good. That's a good way. Just see, we're working through it. It's gonna be good. Well, anyways, I thought I'd just remind you just in case you forgot. Yeah, I'll see you tonight at the Rouge. See you then. I see her go offline the moment she sent that. Okay, I guess I gotta wait until then. Oh, it's gonna be okay. I was just gonna hang out and go wait and see what happens. Before I knew it, time had passed. My phone alarm buzzes to tell me to get ready. I put on my best clothes and pretty much stared at the mirror to psych myself up for a while. You can do this, man. You're amazing. You're handsome. You're funny. You're a wreck. I'm gonna die. She's gonna kill me. She's a murderer, isn't she? This whole thing is a setup to get my kidneys. Or it more or less helped me. It's gonna be fine. Everything's fine. There's gonna be no kidneys stolen all night long. I guarantee it. And if anyone steals any kidneys, it's gonna be me. I'm gonna be late. I grab my keys and start rushing out the door. I walk out of my apartment jogging right up to my car. Okay, why am I'm not even sitting in the driver's seat. I'm sitting between the two seats. The drive to the restaurant was smooth. There wasn't much cars around considering the location. From what I recalled, it was a lakefront restaurant near a national park. It must be that fancy. The sound of the radio buzzes quietly in the background. Okay, am I I skipped something. No, go back. Okay. Early, last seen down, keep a lookout. Oh, guess even out here isn't safe from all those weirdos. Oh, so that was on the radio. Okay. Finally parked my car in front of the restaurant parking spaces. I'm about a few minutes early from the time. I can see the patrons from the large window overlooking from inside. There's no one I recognize just yet. I look at my phone and open up the app to look at her profile picture one more time. She's not there yet, I don't think. Not unless I've been catfished. I'm not actually 100%. I think that just means that the person shows up is not who they say they are on an app. Wait, no, I've gotten a few photos from her. I should be fine, I think. I sit in my car for a couple of minutes trying to ease my nerves. I turn the radio off. I don't need to hear anymore. I just go in. I step out of the car and head on inside. I've always thought it was really strange, like, going on a date with someone you've never met before, right? Like, maybe, I mean, I guess if you're going to use an app or something, you have to meet in some capacity, and it's going to be date-like, because you're using the app to meet someone, and then if you meet somewhere with them, then it's going to be a date, essentially. But couldn't you do something like, I don't know, like a coffee or something first? I feel like if you're going to use an app sort of situation, do coffee or something the first time. Take some of the edge off of how you're, like, essentially going on a date with someone you've never met or even talked to in real life before. The restaurant is significantly fancier than any place I've been to. See, this is like the perfectly bad situation for this. You haven't met the person and you're gonna like meet them for the first time in like a swanky restaurant. Fancy, modernly designed place you'd see straight out of bougie magazines. Figured that taking her to a nice place would make a good first impression, even if it'll take a bit out of my wallet. I'll just worry about it later. Good evening. Have you set a reservation with us? Yes, it's Bob. It's Bob! The waiter confirms the reservation with my last name, giving them a nod in confirmation. They lead me to a nearby booth completely isolated from the rest of the patrons. It's more quiet here. I didn't have to wait very long when I hear a chipper voice call out to me. Hey! My heart skips a beat upon seeing her. Kamala? Yep, that's me. How are you? I'm great, thanks. I stand up to greet her and she gives me the brightest smile as she instantly pulls me into a comforting hug. Oh, that's nice. Maybe a little fast, but, you know, at least you break the ice, get in there. Yeah, I get it. Huh. I was expecting a more awkward first meeting. I'm glad I don't have to take the lead in this, I think. I didn't realize how intimate this seat is now that we're sitting opposite of each other. It's easy to forget the other patrons and just focus on each other. Sorry I'm late, I got a bit lost on the way here. I hope you weren't waiting for too long. I shook my head, giving her a reassuring smile. No worries. Of course, I just got here. How are you? Kamala gives me a wary smile in return. Despite her friendly demeanor, I could see that there was something that she isn't telling me. Is something wrong? She shook her head. I'm fine, sorry. But to tell you the truth, I wasn't actually quite sure about coming in. But don't get me wrong, it's not your fault at all. I just get worried really easily. So she feels nervous too. I totally get what she means. I feel like I wanted to cancel right before. We're on the same boat. Reassure her. I give her a reassuring smile. I didn't know there was going to be like quick time event. Give her a reassuring smile. It's okay, I totally get it. I'm pretty nervous too. If anything, I wouldn't even know what mistakes you can do on dates, aside from not having common decency. I'll try to refrain from taking off my clothes and dancing like a monkey on the table here. Kamala burst into giggles. The mental imagery of me dancing naked like a monkey seemed to ease her just a bit. A joke at my expense, but she seems to like it. Silence fell on us for a bit. I could feel my own nerves thrumming against my skin. The bustling of the restaurant sounds so distant and quiet. The silence breaks when the waiter comes over to our table to ask for our orders. The tension seems to break after that. We start talking about everything after that. What we do, our interests, what we like and don't like. As the food arrived, the tension didn't seem to exist at all. It seems like things are going well, up until the point she stabs you. Sorry, I just, when I'm playing something like this, the entire time I'm just like, oh, this is so nice. She's gonna kill me. Sorry, I need to use the bathroom. Do you mind? I shook my head. No, not at all. Take your time. She smiles at me before grabbing her purse and going to the direction of where the bathroom is. I tap my fingers on the table as I wait, leg bouncing underneath the table as I ease the tension on myself. I pull out my phone, turning it on to see a few messages unread. So, are you at the date right now? I just wanted to check up on you. Tell me how it goes. I am. Then why are you messaging me back? Relax, she just went to the bathroom. It seems it's going good so far. I just don't know where to go from here. It's good when there's nothing to worry about. At least she doesn't show any signs of red flags. I'll be honest, that's kind of what I'm worried about. I don't think there were any red flags at all. Not that I noticed anyway. What's there to be worried about? Is this about that thing you told me about earlier? Yeah. I usually don't worry about that kind of stuff, but because of what's happened recently, I don't think it was anything to do with the lover dates. Look, don't come crying to me if she starts biting your head off after this date. Do you think she's secretly a praying mantis or a literal spider person? You're such a jerk. I smirked, trying to hold back from laughing like an idiot at my phone in public. I'm just saying, but I'm serious. Didn't you hear the news? What news? Hey. Oh, okay, hello. Kamala. You scared the crap out of me. She grins, putting a hand over her mouth to hide her giggles. Even though she finds this as a cute prank, I couldn't shake off the tension in my arms. What is this bar up at the top that I just lost some? This place have to get so cold? Did I scare you? A little. She simply shrugs and resumes her seat before me, the smile never leaving her face. Sorry, I didn't expect you to get scared so easily. It's my bad. I didn't expect you to come back so early. Who are you talking to? She asked rather abruptly. Her face was completely blank. That bright smile on her face earlier felt non-existent. Just a friend. Just a friend? She doesn't seem entirely convinced for some reason. Trust me, they're just a friend. I don't know, you seem to be really happy when you're looking at your phone. Then you see me. The blank face falters. Her lips pull down into a small frown as she somberly stared at her meal. I totally get where she's coming from. I should have considered her feelings. I took my phone out. I look at my phone on the table. Leave it there, put it in your pocket, leave it there. I don't really think it's that much of a big deal. I've really got nothing to hide either. It's okay. I like spending time with you so far. I don't think it would be much of a problem. If you say so. Trust me, okay? How about I order some champagne? Does that sound good? That seemed to lift her spirits. She looks up at me with a slight smile and nods. I waved down the waiter nearby, asking for drinks, the drinks menu once more. I didn't really get a chance to look at the alcohol page. I forgot we were in a fancy restaurant. One bottle of champagne is enough to burn half of my rent. I gape at it for a few moments, trying to decide the best alternative. The waiter before me doesn't seem too thrilled to be held up this long. I eventually ordered my glass, which was a bit less expensive. I finally turned back to face Kamala, who seems to be much more chipper mood. Thanks, Bob! You're really sweet. A blush creeps up on my face, prickling my cheeks. It's no problem. Here, cheers. We raise our glasses for a toast. You know, Bob, I'm really glad you agreed to go on a date with me. I take a sip from my drink, raising an eyebrow at her. To tell you the truth, I've been on plenty of dates before this. It's just none of them clip just as much as you do. So I'm really happy. I really like you, Bob. Oh, that look on her face is a little bit unnerving. Am I about to get yanderied? Am I gonna get knifed? I haven't been talking to her on Lover for very long. She's looking at me so intensely that I feel like the hairs of the back of my neck standing up. She leans in a bit closer to the table, her one eye staring deep at me, unblinking. Oh, goodness! Do you like me too? Yes! I like you too. I felt my heart wanting to burst out of my chest for saying that. I wasn't even sure of it myself. Really? Oh, I'm so happy. Her face contorts into something sinister. Oh no. In fact, she doesn't look human at all. Her skin waxy white, hollowed out and stretched, eyes sunken dark, her piercing gaze glaring deep into my soul. Get away from me. You needn't be so shy. We like each other, don't we? Oh, good. I felt her long fingers wrap around my neck, her thumb pressing dangerously on my windpipe. Her sharp talon-like claws caressed my cheek as she cooed above me. I think we're going to get along just fine. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh, no! We died! She murdered us! We have been murdered! Okay, well, that's really interesting. I don't know if there's, like, other endings necessarily. I assume there are. Maybe we'll have to try for another one later, but I do know I'm out of time for now, so that was fun, though. It was a goofy good time. I think it was a good little bit of spookiness. I think a little more ambiance could have been created with music, or a little bit more music, but the music that was there was pretty good, so I think it's good. So to the creator of the game, yeah, good job. I'll come back. I'll play some more later, maybe on my own time, or maybe I'll do a video of it. You guys let me know what you want down in the comments. Either way, there should be a link in the description to the game if you want to try it out for yourself. And yeah, so we'll see you next time. Thank you all so much for being here. As always, we'll see you in the next one. For now, this is Nathan Blake signing off for Nathan Blake Games, reminding you that games are art, and art is important, and so are you. Sayonara!